Hi, this is Nahid. You've maybe heard that of all of the emotions in the world, both positive and negative, the most powerful of all is gratitude. But what does that mean and how do you tap into it? In this video series, we're going to show you practical ways to tap into the power of gratitude and channel it to get better business results, to level up your leadership, to improve your relationships, to become more productive. Be sure to subscribe to the channel because there's at least 6 videos in the series, and I may be adding more, and you definitely don't want to miss any of them. In this video, we're going to hone in on appreciation, the power of appreciation. Now, you may know that appreciation is nice. You may feel that it's a nice thing to do to appreciate other people and show appreciation. But how does appreciation actually help you in practical and tangible ways? In order to get your brain around this, what I'd like you to do is a thought experiment. What I'd like you to do is try to remember the last time you felt genuinely appreciated. And just stop the video and think about it for a second. When was the last time you felt appreciated, and how did it impact you? What did it make you think? What did it make you feel? How did it make you behave? While you're thinking about your example, I'm going to share one of my examples. So one thing I do in my career is I volunteer with my local coaching federation chapter. And I've taken on many roles over the years. And every once in a while, someone will say in a conversation, "Thank you for your service. I really appreciate everything you're doing for the Coach Federation." It always strikes me because it doesn't happen a lot that people say that. But when they do say it, I think to myself, oh, wow, they're right. I have been volunteering my time for this organization. And that is pretty cool that I do that. And I feel good about it. I feel a little bit more confident. It feels good to be known for that. And it actually motivates me to want to do more. And it makes me feel proud of what I do. When people appreciate me for something that I do, I feel more motivated. I feel more proud. I feel more confident. I want to do it more often. And any resentment I might have been feeling about anything I'm doing just completely melts away. Now, who do you know that might be a little worn out or resentful about what it is that they do? I mean, you can appreciate people and make a huge difference in their lives. So let's talk about some even more research-based examples. So there have been research studies on marriages. Who stays together? Who splits out? How can you tell? How far in advance can you tell? And there are some famous psychologists that have been doing these studies. And one of the things that they've noticed, because I'm sure they're asked this a lot, what is the key to staying together? And the answer to the key to staying together for a couple is that we notice the things that we like about our partner and we downplay the things that we don't like about our partner. So everybody that you're in partnership with are going to have some things that you do appreciate, and they're also going to have some things that you really don't like at all and that get on your nerves. The couples that fall apart just let those negative things get under their skin over and over and over until they characterize their partner by those negative things. And it creates enough negativity in the relationship that the relationship eventually breaks apart. The partners that stay together don't have any less negative things or any more positive things inherent in their relationship, but they just pay more attention to the positive things and they give more grace for the negative things. So, for example, my husband is not organized and he doesn't keep things clean around the house. I can get mad about that, or I could say, but he also is so helpful when it comes to fixing things that are broken around the house. And I appreciate that so much that I'm not going to pay too much attention that I have to be the one to pick up his socks all the time and put them in the hamper. That is the key, the one key to keeping a relationship going for 30 or more years. Gratitude. Another very powerful way to channel gratitude is to appreciate others at work. Again, this is practical, but it works like a charm. And I'll give you an example from my own work. In the job that I had before I became a coach, I was in a technical company and I did a lot of projects across departments. And what I found is I was easily able to do those projects across departments, but often I would notice that other people struggled. And what they struggled with is other people weren't getting back to them. Other people weren't doing the things that they needed in a timely fashion, so they couldn't get their part of the project done. And they were very frustrated. So I wondered why. Why is it that it's so easy for me to get cooperation from people and not as easy to get cooperation for other people? And what I found is that every time I interacted with anyone who was helping me in some way with my own project, I would be very attentive to the time it took away from their other work. And I would mention it, acknowledge it, and appreciate that they were going out of their way to do this. It made a huge difference. I was able to get interdepartmental projects done very quickly compared to some of my peers that struggled with it. And that is a great tangible example of the power of appreciation and how it helps you get more done faster at work. So what's your opportunity here? What is it that you could do very practically and tangibly to start taking advantage of the power of gratitude right now? Gratitude's a wonderful emotion to feel, but it's also productive. So think about this. There are two ways that you could use it right away. The first is to do an intentional appreciation exercise. So a lot of people will do it on their partner or spouse, and that is 90 days of noticing things that the person does that you appreciate and just mentioning it. And don't do it disingenuously. Only notice things that you genuinely do appreciate. So when you mention it, your authenticity comes through. People hate being manipulated, and we don't want to use gratitude to manipulate people. That would actually be fake gratitude. So that wouldn't even be real gratitude, and it wouldn't work. You can also practice intentional appreciation at work with your team, with your internal network, with your extended network, and see what happens there as well. I think you'll notice that people respond differently to you when they actually really feel that you appreciate them, because anytime you express gratitude towards someone, they light up. So that's the power of appreciation. Enjoy it. Enjoy practicing these practical ways to channel this powerful emotion of gratitude. And I look forward to seeing you next time.